When were computers used first? The word computer comes from the phrase to compute or to calculate. Tools that help calculation, such as the abacus, have been around for the past 3000 years. But electronic computers that can perform complicated tasks at lightning speed appeared only about 70 years ago. Today, the world can no longer be imagined without computers. We enter commands with the help of keyboards and don't stop to wonder at phrases like open a window with the mouse. The word of bits and bytes is also open to the blind. One has to be careful while downloading information from the internet because malicious viruses can also be downloaded. How does a computer calculate? The heart of computer is the CPU, the central processing unit. It controls all the processes in the computer. Everything that happens is broken down in the simple datasets. Computers know only two switching states, which are expressed by numbers. One stands for power on, O for power off. All the data stored in the computer is encoded with the different combinations of both these digits. The binary code. Binary means two. For instance, when we press A on the computer, it is then converted into the number sequence 11000001. The last position stands for 1, the second last for 2, the third for 4, followed by 8, 16, 32, 64, and so on. The positions occupied by 1 are counted. For the number sequence for A, it will be 1 plus 32 plus 64 equal 97. The code for A is therefore 97. All data can be coded in this way. Computers therefore actually calculate only with 1 and 0. How does the mouse work? The working of a mouse can best be explained with the help of the first mechanical mouse units. They had a trackball in the running surface, which registered the movements of the hand in three directions: vertical, horizontal, and diagonal. The mouse converted the movements in electrical signals that sent them to the computer. The mouse units often got dirty because the trackballs gather a lot of dust. To solve this problem, the optical mouse was developed, which registers movements with the light barriers. These were followed by the first wireless mouse units. But what is the difference between the internet and the www? In 1969, some American universities and research institutes needed more computing power and connecting their computers with one another. Later, more and more computers got connected, giving rise to the worldwide network called Internet. On the other hand, the www and the sending emails is a service which is offered within the Internet. It is a worldwide association of information pages connected with one another called World Wide Web. The basic requirement for searching in the www or for the sending emails is access to the internet, maybe through a telephone line. Surfing, that is searching for information in the www, is not possible without a special program called a browser which understands the language of the web. The address of the website we want to look at this type in the browser. For instance, the website www.infoplease.com. Countries tells us about different countries of the world. How can the blind work with computers? For reading on-screen texts, the blind need a special reading line in Braille script. For this, the computer converts the text in electrical signals which are then pressed upwards by the corresponding points in the reading line. The blind can then feel the Braille or the text can be read aloud to them by a special speech program. They can also dictate text in the same way. In this way, the visually challenged can also surf on the internet. Pictures must always be accompanied by text, otherwise, the blind cannot read them. But how do computer viruses work? Many people transmit malicious viruses mostly through emails. The virus is a small hidden program that deletes the data or destroys the parts of the operating system which controls the computer. The viruses then automatically go to the other computer through email addresses stored in our computer. Some protection is offered by the antivirus programs. The safest way to stop viruses entering your computer is not to open attachments from unknown senders, especially the ones with an unusual subject. Did you know that data can be transmitted over short stretches with the Bluetooth technology? Wireless mouse units and keyboards uses technology. A German engineer is the inventor of computers, although the first model of Konrad Zuse, the Z1, had many errors. The Z3, made in 1941, was fully functional. The basic language of www is called HTML. It has also been developed further XML, HTML and others. Thank you so much.